You go.
Hi, I'm Sandy Schreck, and I'm coming to you today from Len Busch Roses in Plymouth, Minnesota. We have more of our homegrown product grown right here in Minnesota in our greenhouses right on site that we're going to be showing you today. Our next product that we're featuring is the Begonia. We have two varieties of the Begonia here that are both the bead-type Begonia, and they are grown especially for Valentines because of their rich color in the red. We have a Baladin and Bersaba on the coral pink color. They're multiple plants and they're put into one pot, pinched back, so they form this beautiful canopy of the florals. So your customers will have an excellent double presentation on the Begonia. Lots of flowers, lots of blooms, and it's really going to give you a fabulous look. That rich deep red against the vibrant green rich leaves is just an excellent presentation. Another of our varieties is the Peggy variety, and this is a bicolored Begonia. Now this one is not a bead type, it's a regular Begonia, but it does have the variegated color. So it kind of goes into the corals, into a little bit of the creaminess in the middle, a little bit lighter shade on the green on the leaf, but also a fabulous, fabulous look for Valentine's. Next, I'm going to show you some of the upgrades and embellishments that you can add to these begonias to give a great Valentine gift. Our first one that we're going to show you is taking some of the new product. This is the diamond wire from Smithers Oasis, and what I'm going to do is show you how to make this easy heart embellishment. And here's the finished, and what I'm doing is starting off with, I'm going to be adding the amount of that I'm going to be sticking into the soil. So I'm going to start with it there, and then using my wire tool and just coming in and starting a curl at the top to get that going. And once you get that started, then you can start rolling it down yourself. And then we're just going to use our fingers to make that nice creative heart shape. I'm just showing you an easy pick. The diamond wire is a mix of the silver that you can see exposed underneath, but it adds just a really fun pop to this arrangement. So you've got multiple heart picks that we're showing there. Another addition that we added to this to help bring the color down in, we placed it into a bright green metal container that is really attractive, and then added a little bit of the angel hair on the edge as a collar, just to bring that pink down into the container. And then you can also just easily twist one more of those hearts right down in there. So it's just a fun way to easily add some heart decor into any arrangement or into any plant and add that Valentine touch. So that was featuring the new product Diamond Wire. Next, we're going to take a look at our Baladin Begonia here, which you can see is just a fabulous, fabulous red color. We're going to add a simple touch on here. We've used the embellished metal pot that we're doing, and easily just taking one of the bead onion grass combination picks. Because it's such a fabulous presentation, really doesn't need a whole lot. So as you can see, it doesn't have to be rocket science, but now just dropping it into a metal pot cover, adding that little bit of height and pop with the mixed beads and onion grass, you're able to give a fun Valentine look. Our next pot we're going to use is the Peggy pot, and here we've taken that nice easy grapevine basket, gives a little bit more of an earth element, and then I've taken some of the matte finish almost a moire ribbon and just added that around the pot just to add a little bit, pull that color down a little bit more, give it a little bit more of a red sheen, and then simply added a nice red heart pick. That's a larger size, just to give the Valentine presentation. Coming back into our Berseba one, again we're going to just add a little bit of glitz and glam. Right now we're seeing a lot of gems and shine, glitz and glam. The younger generation is really drawn to that, and just pulling it up again, just adding that heart pick. So we have the nice clean metal pot, just adding a little bit of dimension with the red glittered accent pieces and a red heart pick. Hold it together to make a nice finished look. Lastly, we're going to look at our begonia in a little bit different light. This is actually taking the begonia and using it as a cut flower. It's a fun way to add a little bit of different into your arrangement, add a new texture that somebody maybe isn't used to seeing. Last year I had the opportunity to work out in California for the garden trials, and it was just when Max Life Foam just came out, and what I had to work with was Lysianthus and begonias and things that you normally would find in garden centers, and I had to make arrangements out of them. I was a little bit nervous on the front side, but to my wonderful delight, I found out that not only did they last, they lasted almost 2 weeks in a greenhouse in 90-degree temperatures, but really into the Max Life Foam, we were able to give a garden look and a fun, unique look. Here's some of the homegrown gerbras that we're featuring, and just a garden mix. The accent piece that I added in here was simply the new wire from Syndicate Sales, and I just easily took one length of it and started with the heart in the middle, and then this is magic. I kind of already cut these, so I could just grab them fast, but it does have enough of the strength in the stem that you're able to bring that begonia right into your arrangement. The foliage also is usable, so you can make a nice collar out of the foliage and add that rich deep color into your arrangement. I'm just going to add a little bit of a variety of a little bit more green in the basing area. Adding some Fuji mums in. I think the Fuji mum for the younger generation is very much like the gerb has been for many years, and we're not going to see that gerb go away. They love the round shape and the geometric shape of that. We've also taken that and repeated it with the button mums. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of lady's mantle in, for a little bit of more motion and a little bit more of that garden feeling. can see, nice fun way to dress up a container. One last thing that I wanted to show you is this new diamond wrap. This comes in a variety of different colors and patterns, and what I've done is taken a length of this and again added a little bit of the U-glue tabs onto the back of that. And like I said, bling is really hot right now, and you can see how easily you can add bling to any container. Also have bead wire, which is another textural element that you can easily wrap around the container to give a little bit another texture on the container. So those are some ideas to dress up your begonias. So we challenge you to take that begonia, bring it out, and dress it up for Valentine's Day and let your customers enjoy them.